uniforms were provided by Maps Garment Factory and Uniforms Unlimited.
The last few weeks of September and the first few of October were pretty good. I had settled into being a student of the Clement Jerome Secondary. Of course, everything wasn't perfect. There were the occasional brawls, and a group of students were caught doing a video. But I got used to the environment. I also got used to the teachers. Take, for example, our English language teacher, Miss Leacock. She was as quirky as they came. Every English class was different because you had no way of knowing what she was going to do. I don't even think she knew what she was going to do. They called her Peacock.
Hey, Peacock coming!
What was wrong with these people? Must they always be doing something that was wrong?
Hello? Is anybody home?
What happened, ma'am?
This door, it doesn't seem to be working. Can you open it from the inside?
Ma'am, could you speak up? I can barely hear you.
I said this door isn't working. Can you come and open it from the inside?
Ma'am, what's that? You said the door ain't doing... What?
I said this.
Wait a minute. Let me get the custodian.
Yeah, you do that, ma'am.
I couldn't find anyone, so I guess I'll have to teach the class from out here. Don't roll your eyes at me. Turn to page 36 in your text. Tori, since you're standing, please erase the board. Yes, Jonathan, what is it?
But Mom, I left my book at home though.
You can share with Tabitha. She is sitting right next to you with her book open.
Must I tell you everything?
Today's lesson is...
As the weeks went by at Clement Jerome Secondary, I spent most of the time rolling with my crew. Yes, I had a crew now. Amanda, my first friend at Clement Jerome. Xavier and Shauna, a brother and sister born 11 months apart. And Dominic, Amanda's boyfriend. We spent most of our days raising hell. When we weren't doing that, we were just hanging out.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Thompson.
Now, as it is week 5, it's about time that we pick our class president. And as you know, the class president is the person representing the class. Okay, so nominations are open for class president for term 1 of 2014.
I nominate Abiola Adams for president.
Okay.
Second.
Cool.
And just like that, I was in the presidential race. This was all happening so fast. I thought to myself, maybe running for president wouldn't be so bad. I could bring new life to this dying world. I would be a leader who was firm, but fair. I would be a champion for the people.
My fellow students, if you vote for me as your president, I will chart a new way forward. We will leave our horrible past behind as we sail together into the future. The time is now. The future is here. A vote for me.
Okay, all right, darling. We ain't got time for all of that. All those in favor of Abiola, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say nay. Nay. Okay, well then the ayes have it.
I couldn't believe it. I was the president. Now that I was president, things were going to be different around here.
Hey, Bird. Get out of here.
Yep, That's what I thought.
Kenya, what happened? I died, that's what happened. I got my integrated science test next period, and I lost my book, so I can't study. Maybe I can help you. You? Yeah. I am class president after all. So, listen, your test is gonna be multiple choice, correct? Yeah. Good. So if you never listen to anything I say, listen to this. Do what you can do, and when in doubt, choose C. But, shh, choose C. Now run along, my little grasshopper. Run along and fly.
A week later, I was doing my daily patrol.
Abiola! What? Remember the integrated science test last week? Well, I took your advice, I did what I could do, and when in doubt, I chose C, and I got 94%.
What?
Of course. I got so excited, I told all of my integrated science classmates, and now they want your advice.
And so, Abiola's Advice Council was born. The next day at lunch, the Abiola Advice Council was open for business, and I got Amanda and Xavier to help me.
My parents want me to be a doctor, but I really want to be a chef. What should I tell them?
There's a fella in my class I really like. What should I do?
And I didn't just give advice. I also settled disputes.
This is the plaintiff, Christy Goodman. She says she lent $210 to the defendant, her former best friend, to buy an outfit for the school fair. That was nearly 6 months ago. She wants her money back. This is the defendant, Shakira Linton. She says she was planning to pay back the money to Christy, but her mother was laid off and is now on welfare. As a result, she hardly has any spending money.
Your Honor, imagine I lend money to that heifer. Cause we don't walking through town and we see an outfit that she don't like and she says she don't want it for the fair. She says she ain't had no money and she would have paid me back little by little as she get money from she mother.
I was gonna pay she back, but my mother on welfare and ain't only me she got support, it's my little brother too.
So what come with that?
Address me, please.
Sorry. Your Honor, she claims she ain't got no money, but I still see she in the canteen buying snack boxes and thing.
Shakira, is this true?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. She didn't there up to yesterday.
Well, you watching me buy her like you the police are saying?
I wish I was the police because you weren't locking up like hell.
Like you were freaking enough. I could get money.
Both of you, shut up. Christy, I know Shakira is your best friend.
Was.
Don't interrupt me. But it's always a risk lending an unemployed minor that amount of money, especially when said minor lives with a single parent and a sibling. But it's still clear that she has some spending power since she's still buying lunch. So, I'm going to order that Shakira give Christy half of her lunch money every day until the debt is settled. Be gone.
As the weeks rolled by, Abiola's Advice Council became popular. Giving all those students advice for free became taxing, so I mandated that students brought an offering and laid it at my feet.
What is that? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Do I look like I'm 6 years old to you?
Sorry, that's all I had?
This is a charity suite. Next!
I had become drunk with power. Eventually, I started becoming careless with my advice.
Your Highness, there's this guy I'm in love with, but he already has a girlfriend.
Follow your heart.
Your Highness, a friend of mine spreading rumors about me.
Do you have any dirt on your friend?
Yeah, but...
Well, spread a bigger rumor about him, and don't be afraid to get creative.
But...
Be gone!
Your Highness, my boyfriend's stepping out on me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I see texts from she and he phone.
Well, cheat on him with his best friend.
What? No, he best friend a stink.
That will make it hurt even worse.
Abiola, my girlfriend find out that I cheating on her. And she threatened to cheat on me with my best friend. But he let stink.
You didn't address me properly?
Oh, sorry, Your Highness.
All I was saying, Your Highness, is that I was with my man for 6 months before she come and mess it up.
But Your Highness, I was following my heart.
Following you heart? What foolishness you talking about?
That's what she told me to do.
She told me to cheat on my man with he best friend.
He best friend? Well, he best friend look stink.
Or gang.
You, what kind of advice you give me? You tell me to spread a bigger rumor about my friend, so I went and tell everybody that he got rabies. And he mother rushed you to the hospital because apparently he got bite by a dog last week. But guess what? He ain't actually got rabies, so he treat my man, he sick. No, he fighting for his life in ICU.
My fellow students, why are you so enraged? Is it because my admonition seemingly lacked a level of perspicacity? It was merely a reflection of the dubious thinking housed within the deep recesses of your subconscious. Only a fatuous individual will question the mentally salubrious nature of my counsel. But a true sign of maturity is the practice of accepting repercussions for bad decisions. Now go and deal with your lives.
Get her!
As we were chased by that angry mob, I realized that I had gone too far. It is interesting how easily you can get caught up when enough people praise your abilities, whatever they are. I closed Abiola's advice council that day, and I vowed that for the remainder of my tenure as class president, that I would rule with the fairness and humility that I should have had in the first place. I also apologized to my friends for getting caught up in the world of politics and losing sight of why I actually took up the office in the first place. And from that day, I strove to be the best president that I could be.